welcome. Listen, today we're gonna go back. I'm gonna take you back into time. All right, I'm gonna take you back into time. So, listen, strap in. Uh, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. All right, it's gonna be a good one. We needed some inspiration. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome. All right, let me take you back to one most iconic moment in football history where strategy met spirit in most profound way. Imagine this. It's a dressing room in Moscow, moments before the 2008 Champions League final. The air is thick with anticipation, and there stands Sir Alex Ferguson, the legendary Manchester United manager, and a gleam in his eyes that says he knows something we don't. Ferguson begins with words that leave us all puzzled. I've already won, he says. And then we are like, we don't even need to play this game, right? Sir Alex Ferguson says, we've already won. We don't even need to play this game. We are all looking at each other, the players, right? We're all looking at each other, thinking, what in the hell is he talking about, Sir Alex? The match hasn't even started, but then he starts weaving a story of us, his players. That's as diverse as it is inspiring. He turns to me, Patrice Evra, with his twinkle in his eyes. He says, look at Patrice. He's got 24 brothers and sisters. Imagine what his mother had to do to put food on his table. It's a nod to my roots, to the resilience that has been part of my life since the day one when I started playing football. And then he shifts his gaze to Wayne Rooney. He says, look at Wayne. He grew up in one of the toughest parts of Liverpool. It's a reminder of Wayne's grit, his journey from the streets of Liverpool to the grandeur of the Champions League final. And then he looks at Park Ji-sung. Look at Ji, all right? He comes all the way from South Korea to here. So Ferguson acknowledges that the incredible journey and the culture bridge that has been brought through from Asia all the way to Europe, from Seoul to Moscow. All right? As he speaks, we start to see the bigger picture. Ferguson isn't just talking about football. He's talking about us, about our stories. He's telling us that we are not just a team, we are a fellowship, a brotherhood from every corner of the world, united by this beautiful game. With a powerful finish, Ferguson declares, this is my victory. And in that moment, we all felt it. The goosebumps, the unity, the purpose. We were just fighting for a trophy. We were fighting for each other, for our shared journey. And then, with the fire in our bellies, we went out and won the Champions League. That, my friends, is a magic of Manchester United. That's why I love this game. Listen, when I saw this story, people, this is straight from Patrice Evra on that day, right before they stepped onto that field to win that Champions League final, 2008. What an incredible story, man. When I saw it, I was like, listen, there's not much positivity going on really at United right now. Everywhere you look, it's gloom and, all these other stuff going on. But this story, it reminds us like we used to be that team. We used to be that team that every year we're challenging for titles. We are going for big trophies, right? We were going for the big ears, itself in the Champions League. That used to be us, right? How times have changed, man. People, welcome everybody. Smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate you guys being here. I see True Indian is in the house. I see Rubenstein Hart is in the house. Listen, people, welcome. Listen, man, I had to take you guys back, to 2008, man, when we were champions. All right. We were champions at one point. Some of you guys may be young. You may have not seen, how we used to roll. Yeah, we used to roll strong, man. All right. We used to roll strong. And, right now, we are nowhere close to those kind of levels, right? Whenever we see these things going on with our team, like we're not playing well, the players are not motivated. I mean, right now we're broke. All right, we're broke, guys. All right, I'll tell you why based on some of the stories we heard today. Okay, United is broke. You know what I mean? Yeah. True Indian said I started supporting from 2013 season. Yeah, wow, that's what's up. Those were, I remember that Champions League final, man. I'm like, yo, that one, the 99, you're like, yo, I mean, if you look at this team now, listen, True Indian, you can remember, man, those were the days, man. We step on the field. Any game we go at, like, yo, we're gonna get 100% here. It's gonna be a battle out there. It's not gonna be like players just going in, just, hey, man, we're just here for a paycheck. I saw something very interesting too from Berbatov today. Let me just find it real quick. Berbatov says this, right? Dimitar Berbatov, he says, listen, in my time at Manchester United, we had Cristiano Ronaldo, we had Rooney, we had Giggs, Scholesy, Neville, Vidic, Ferdinand, Evra, Van der Sar, and Sir Alex Ferguson. Listen, man, when we stepped on their pitch, most of our opponents were they've already accepted defeat. Come on, man. That was the team right there. Imagine. You guys come out of that tunnel, man. Already everybody's like, yo, yeah, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Now, please, it could be a championship team, it could be a non-league team. They step into that hollow grounds of Old Trafford. They all believe they can win, right? They all believe they can win. And that never used to be the case, guys. I'm telling you. If you guys don't know our history, man, just go check some of those videos. Pull up Dimitar Berbatov, United, like Van Persie, all of them. You'll know. 2012-13 PL season was crazy. United used to concede first and still somehow exactly end up with a win at the end, because these guys they were built different, man. Like accepting defeat was not in their DNA, right? They will fight till the end. Like, hey, that Fergie time, it was legit Fergie time, because those guys trained on scoring in the dying moments. Those like 90 plus 3 minutes. Those injury time. That time they worked on that. That's why a lot of our wins came during that time, because at that time where most teams are kind of getting like, oh, we're getting kind of tired, whatever. That's where we like pump it up and then we just go for it. So yeah, man, those those are good times, man. Those are good times. That's why whenever you see some of our legends, the way they talk, you are like, because they were at a different time. And just like, imagine True Indian here, you were a pundit and you're looking at, you're talking about this team now. You're like, you won't recognize it because you cannot relate. Because right now, for example, some of us old heads, we have seen the true United. We've seen players who really rocked that red, and fought until there's no energy anymore. They left everything on that field. So it was pretty crazy. Mihailo Milutinovic. Hello. Welcome. Liverpool will win the league and the Champions League this season. Mihailo, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. Listen, so you must be a Liverpool fan, right? Well, listen, one thing I can say is the Premier League, yeah, I think you could do it. Champions League, Yeah, there's that one team, man. There's that one team. Um, they have, they have the La Decima and all that. Yeah, that team. Yeah, the small team in Madrid. Yeah, that team. Yeah, that team. Whenever it comes to the business end of things, yeah, that team in Madrid, not Atletico, Real. Yeah, they're built different. So, Mihailo, that team may give you problems because honestly, I don't see Man City beating them at home. So, yeah, I don't see that happening. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. Manuel Lina, welcome. Listen, Lisandro Martinez, yes, Lisandro Martinez, man. We do have some updates on him. We see that Lisandro Martinez has undergone his surgery to repair his ACL, with early signs indicating that the operation was a success. Big up to Lisandro Martinez, man. He could be out for anywhere between 6 to 12 months, right? So we are not going to expect Licha being back anytime soon. But you know what? We'll keep praying for him, speedy recovery. But the good thing is surgery went well. He's now getting, slowly getting back to get back to us on that field, right? Recovery, it has already started. Of course, now, if his surgery was today, he's probably pretty much under a lot of medication and all this stuff for pain. But you know what? He's a fighter, right? He's a fighter, and he will get back stronger, and he's going to be able to perform for us again. Hopefully, I don't know, though, with ACL, man, it's kind of, I don't know if he's going to be one of those we're going to have to add in the injury prone kind of situation. It's one of those, but we shall see. We may have to, I don't know, obviously look for another solution, but we already have one, right? That's the one thing that Ineos did. They were able to give us that someone who was supposed to be understudy to Licha in heaven, but now Licha is gone, so somebody else is going to have to teach this kid. True Indian is saying no one is talking about Inter in the Champions League. They are literally conceded just one goal in the league stage. Also, they were a better team in 2023 final. Yes, and had more chances than City, but Rodri's banger denied them. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what. Like, Inter, they're kind of flying under the radar, right? Let's see. Who did they play? And Lautaro Martinez is coming, he's coming into form as they're getting closer to the end of the season. They're coming into form. So right now, Inter, they are second in the Scudetto. Yeah. Who did they play last? They drew against. No, they beat Monaco. Wait, what am I talking? Let's see. Who did they play last in the Champions League? No, they haven't played. I'm tripping. They play. Okay, yeah. So Inter play Juve February 16th. They play Juve February 16th. No, but that's where's the Champions League? Oh, so they're not in the playoff stuff, right? Okay, so that's why I'm not seeing it here. Okay. Yeah, man. Inter looks definitely, they're looking like a good team, man. They look like a good team. But again, I mean, it's very hard for me to think of anybody else apart from Real winning this thing, right? Because what will happen is Real now, they're going to get a lot of their injured players back, right? And when that happens, they finish for third or fourth. Yeah. So yeah, that's why they're not. I was thinking the teams that played in the last couple of games, they were in that playoff thing. So all right, it makes sense. Well, but wait, why did Real play Man City? Interesting. Mugiwara, what up? Anthony really performing top tier football at Betis. If he joins a team like Inter, he would really thrive. Listen, talking about the GOAT himself. Listen, on here channel we call Anthony the GOAT. We call Anthony the GOAT because, man, listen, Anthony, he's loving life over there at Betis. 3 games, 2 goals, 2 man of the match performances. Hey, listen, more power to Anthony, man. Listen, every time Anthony scores, I'm one of them. Like, listen, Anthony, do your thing, boy. You know, he has basically a new lease in life over there at Real Betis. He's playing with a smile. And honestly, I like Anthony. Yeah, he couldn't really do the job at Man United, but, you know, I'm not going to hate on him because he was one of those guys that, you know, he trained hard. He was always available. That's why he always made the bench under Amorim, right? So, yeah, he couldn't perform. Oh, well. And it's not really his fault that we paid 80 million for him. It's because of our own excellent stupidity when it comes to the negotiations where we went and overpaid because Anthony is really not an 80 million player. You know, he's maybe like a 40 million. But we, again, like usual, we overpaid for him. So now he has this big price tag hanging over his head. Yeah, so, you know, it's not his fault. But again, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him at the Real Betis. And it looks like they I think I saw somewhere that they may trying to keep him, right? They may trying to keep him for next season as well. Now, ideally, you know, we want them, you know, Real to buy him, right? But they're paying what 80% of his salary, so not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Mugiwara say okay. Yeah, but if it comes to, I don't know if Inter they're gonna come and try to get Anthony. It'll be interesting though. True Indian saying they might get Milan, Juve, PSV, or Feyenoord in round of 16th. That'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. And yo, talking about Feyenoord, did you see who's been linked with the move to Feyenoord? Yeah, boy, the one and only, the greatest manager of all time, Erik ten Hag, right? Erik ten Hag has been linked with the final job, man. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. I hope I'm not telling lies here. 1 second. I think I saw somewhere. Wait a minute. Let me double check myself. Sometimes, you know, my mind be playing tricks on me. So, you know, old age and all. Tony, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Erik ten Hag to. Let's see. Oh, is it PSV? Let's see. I'm trying to find. I think I saw somewhere that Erik ten Hag, he was linked with a job. Let's see. Erik ten Hag. Yeah, man, he may be going back to managing. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm not, listen, I still got it, people. I still got it. Former Man United boss, Erik ten Hag, could be in line for a managerial return to Feyenoord. All right? So imagine, man. Imagine he comes back into the job and then he goes in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Yeah, that'll be something. That'll be something. Now, man, Inter don't even have a system which play with wingers. Oh, there you go. So Anthony won't work at Inter. All right. Mugiwara is saying Anthony could do the job at Man United because the system or how United play doesn't suit him. Yeah. I mean, exactly, because we don't play with wingers like that. But again, Ruben Amorim didn't rate him like that, so we like what we're seeing. Him going to Real Betis, and then you know, blowing everything out of the water. We like that. But again, let's not forget, Anthony, in his first 3 games at United, he did score 3 goals, right? Yeah. So basically he starts very well. He starts on fire, right? But yeah, may he continue being the GOAT that he is, right? Because we're all over here chanting. I'm chanting for Anthony. I'm chanting for our boy Rashi, because I want them all to say, listen, come summer, we want people to come say, hey, listen, United, I know you guys are broke, but here you go, man. Here's your 40 million or whatever amount we can get for Anthony. Obviously, we're going to take a hit. So it's going to be maybe, I don't know, even if we get like a light 40 or a light 38, we'll take it, because at least we offload him. But the problem is, yeah, we're going to be hit with the PSR situation, because he's only in his second year ever since we signed him. So yeah, we're going to take a huge hit, which would definitely affect us when it comes to the books, right? So we shall see. Yeah, Tony, man, good to see you. Good to see you all. True Indian said, True Indian is saying that it's because Ten Hag played according to what most of the players are best at after signing his players. So of course Anthony was gonna fail. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got a good point there. The production, welcome. People, let's get those likes up, man. Let's get those likes up. Rexy, hello. Is my internet or is your stream low latency? I really hope it's not. I'm moving. Is it my internet? I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. So I think, okay, good. It's good. All right, cool. So I think Rexy could be your internet. Do some refreshing and see. Because listen, sometimes the internet may interneting, man. Like, it's like 360p. Damn. Yeah, try to restart. Like a dial-up kind of thing. That's crazy, man. Let's see. Trinity is saying there is a bad news that Ineos. Dude, okay, so True Indian is saying, guys, listen, today we're going to be all over the place, man. News is all over the place. In the beginning, I had to bring you guys back into time where Patrice Evra, gave us his what Sir Alex Ferguson said in that dressing room before stepping foot in that Champions League 2008 final. It was pretty inspirational. I loved it. Check it out. Rewind the video and check it out. Yeah. So True Indian is saying it's bad news that Ineos 12 billion debt, and this could be concerning if they try to do something same like Glazers did. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with Ineos coming in, and I don't know why they decided to buy us, knowing that they cannot afford us in a way, because they cannot splash the cash, right? Because right now we see some of these reports, guys. I don't know if you saw today, is I know whenever we're talking about strikers, right? We're talking about strikers. We were like, yeah, man, the number one striker that we should be getting. Yeah, man, Gyökeres is that guy, right? Gyökeres is the one that everybody's been talking about. Yo, we got to get Gyökeres to United. Yeah, Gyökeres is that guy, right? That's what everybody's looking to bring. Yeah, forget about that. Okay. Yeah, seriously, guys, forget about it. Forget about Gyökeres. He ain't coming. Right? Yeah, Gyökeres ain't coming, people. According to Laurie Whitwell, he's saying that it is unlikely that a move for Victor Gyökeres happens this summer. He wants to join Champions League club, and United are reluctant to spend so much on a player turning 27 in June. All right, man. All right. So, listen, I don't know what United is trying to do here. Yes, I know we don't have money, right? 27 is not that old, man. But now they're trying to use that. Yeah, he's turning 27. Yeah, it's too old. We need to go younger. Really? And of course, Gyökeres, I mean, I don't blame him. If you leave Sporting, you want to go and play Champions League football. And then with us, are we gonna get Champions League football? Who knows, right? Now Now, if we do get Champions League football, then that kind of opens up some doors when it comes to us negotiating and all this stuff. But yeah, it ain't looking good, man. So guys, cross that name Gyökeres off our list. I'm gonna try to forget it too because I did yap a lot about Gyökeres because he made sense. Gyökeres was that guy who knows Amorim's system, with some additional weapons to support him. We could have been able to really kind of cook. And the guy is he's a deadly striker, and that's what we need really, amongst other things. Yesterday we were talking about it. It could very well be, guys, a striker. May not be the number one priority, for us, because I was thinking, like as we were talking yesterday, is maybe you want to get those supporting cast, your number 10s, your another 6 or 8, get another left wing back because Luke Shaw cannot be trusted. Those other pieces. Because once you have those pieces, you can create more. When you create more, maybe with creativity, the likes of Xerxes, the likes of Rasmus, they can perform as well. Let's see. Rex is saying Ineos says that he a long life United fan. Oh, you mean so Jim, long life United fan that wanted to buy Chelsea. Yeah. Dude is something else, Yeah, long life United fan, but I want to buy Chelsea because it's all about business, man. That's why he's running this team as a business. Umar Hussein, hello. Ineos will finish Man United for yeah, I know, but these reports they're saying like, listen, the reason why Sir Jim and Ineos they're doing all this is because we are very close to bankruptcy, right? It means like we are really right on the line there. If he doesn't make these critical moves, we could be in big trouble, right? Southgate, what's going on, man? I didn't say hi to you. Hello, Southgate. Hello. Let's see. People, smash those likes, guys. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's see. Rexy, yeah, the Qatar bid was much more than club's value. Still, Glazers didn't want to give 100% control to someone so they can do their stuff behind the scenes. Yeah, true Indian, man. That's pretty crazy because honestly, man, imagine, guys, close your eyes and imagine we had the Qataris in the house, wipe the debts, right? And then they're able to throw cash at whoever the manager would have been, to bring in the players that we need, build that stadium, because money is not an issue for them, right? That would have been a perfect scenario. But of course, with Sir Jim giving the Glazers this other option, say, hey, listen, people, you don't have to leave. I can try to turn this ship around, make us profitable, start winning things, and you guys can still be pulling money for years and years and years to come. Come on. Of course, the Glazers are going to take that offer. They're like, okay, so we just need to be sitting back, not doing so much. You guys will take all the blame and everything. The Glazers were like, okay, here's 25% of United. You can, do your thing. But still, of course, in the background, the Glazers are still running things, right? They still have to sign off on stuff, which is it's annoying. It's annoying. It's they are definitely leeches. They need to be get rid. But at this point, they ain't going nowhere unless really they reach a point that they were like, okay, we may want to sell the whole again, which I don't see that happening because whatever they're doing now, if we start becoming profitable again, started winning things again, come on, money's going to continue flowing because the only reason last year we got a 300 million hit in we had a 300 million loss is most of that was also due to the pandemic and stuff, right? From the pandemic, everything kind of got messed up. That's why we're in the debt. But usually year in, year out, United has been bringing profits in, right? So right now we're in the hole. So Ineos, they're going to do whatever they need to do. unfortunately, they're cutting jobs and everything to try to balance this thing. Eventually they will get that point. They'll be able to balance it out. In the summer, we're not going to spend as much because we don't have that much to spend. So we're gonna focus more on the youth, right? And we're gonna be that team that's gonna be like a resale, in the business of selling players, because I can definitely see the way it looks now with the numbers that they're talking about that we're in the mud. I could definitely see Garnacho being sold. I wouldn't be surprised. Even Kobe, man. I wouldn't be surprised because they need to raise money to build the team. And those are the most profitable assets that we have in the team. So it's just crazy. It's just really crazy that it reached the point where we hear in the news today. I don't know if you guys heard this, that Man United is linked with this a stunning striker, right? Man United could make Jamie Vardy's approach and an unwanted Everton man, right? So listen, from Gyökeres to Vardy, and who's that unwanted Everton guy? Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'm telling you, man. When I saw this report, so here it goes. So Man United will look to bring in a new striker in the summer. No way. All right. As a massive priority, right? With 2 surprise names linked to the club. All right. Head coach Ruben Amorim saw a number of names, in his list of attackers, which was slashed because of obviously the funding situation. Joshua Zirkzee, Rasmus, they're not performing. So yeah. So apparently in this new list now, because obviously in the summer we may have to go for free agents like these 2 guys. They're going to be contracts are ending, so they're going to be available for free. We may have to go for those kind of guys, to cover our striking situation, right? Vardy, really? Come on, man. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, this guy he's going to be chilling with Mason Mount, Luke Shaw in that medical bay at Carrington. Dude is unreliable. I would say he's injury prone, right? When he's fit, he can do something. He is experienced. I agree with you, Rexy. United makes schoolboy errors when it comes to buying strikers in the last decade or so. Yeah, they have. Everyone smash the like, hit the subscribe, people. Let's see. Mugiwara saying whatever is coming to United is deserving, because when CR7 exposed everything, the United fans turn against him. But with the passage of time, they realize everything the GOAT said is true. Well, yeah. I mean, he didn't have to do the interview, especially with that dude. And he didn't have to blow up the spot like that, right? You can leave, may find another way of calling the team out, right? Like, come and buy the thing, right? Stuff like that. But yeah, what he said was pretty true. And right now, of course, a lot of us are realizing it. But hey, with that, the people they didn't really turn on Ronaldo. Yeah, you can say we were upset because the way he left, it's like, I'm going to blow up the spot, kind of thing. He could have left a different way. That's why Rashi was saying that if I leave, I don't want to be that guy who, I leave and then next thing I do this interview talking bad about United. So Rashford is not going to do that, because he doesn't believe in those kind of things to do. When he said that statement, I was like, Rashi, that's big of you, because he knows United has been good for him, right? He took care of him from the age of 7, man, until now when he left. So but there's ways to leave and without blowing up the spot. True Indian is saying Vardy is old, and now how much will he? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably one season, but even that, he's old. Because if we're saying on the other report, right, they were saying, well, Gyökeres is 27, so we don't really want to spend all that money on him, right? Right. So the reason they were saying that is as if 27 is way old. How old is Vardy? Vardy is way older than that, right? Calvert-Lewin is 27. Yeah, Jamie Vardy. Let's see. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is 27, and Vardy's 38. Come on, man. Yeah, that's crazy. D'Anthony, what's going on? Welcome. D'Anthony, last name. Hello. Good to welcome. Let's see what is going on. Let me see, catch up. Welcome. I used to support United, but now I prefer Liverpool. Listen, I don't blame you. Maybe one day, we're gonna convince you to come back home. All right. It's some of us United fans, man. You're usually born a red, right? It's a way of life being a United supporter. So it's one of those, like, listen, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna be here, even if we go down to the Division 1 or whatever. I'm still gonna be a United fan, right? Through good times and bad times, right? But yeah, Gary Host, hope you can come back. But you know what? Hey, listen, enjoy the Liverpool thing, right? Liverpool, they're doing good right now, even though they bottled it yesterday, right? But yeah, just keep on, keep hanging on this channel. All right, we're gonna convince you to come back home, and then we'll welcome you in both arms. Right? welcome, man. People, smash those likes, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. Let's see. Southgate is saying United are not Big Six anymore, dude. United, we are not Big Six anymore. We're Big Six by name, but we're not Big Six anymore. Listen, because yeah, we have like Big Ten. Even I don't know. I need to do this poll again, because last time United let's see. I did a poll here. Will United finish above 10th? Let's see. Last time when I did this poll, a huge percentage of y'all said we would. I don't know if you guys still believe that, based on the recent development of what we see happening on that field, right? All right, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, people, listen. Again, thank you so much for hitting those likes and hitting that subscribe. But yeah, so honestly, seeing this news today about Gyökeres, it was kind of a downer. That's why I was like, listen, man, as I was going for trying to prep, what I'm going to be yapping about, and today I saw that Patrice Evra Champions League final when he was talking about Sir Alex speech. I was like, yeah, man, I think we need this. We need to hear how it used to be, right? When it comes to United, right? Raymond, Monsieur G, glory, Man United. What I am hearing on this show, fans talking about they were for United and now supporting Liverpool. They must be 12 years old. Listen, stay over there. We don't want you back. Raymond, listen, sometimes people forget, all right? Or they veer off the wrong path, all right? Yeah, so, hey, listen, let them go. But they'll see the light, all right? Because we're going to rise again, man. It may take a few years, but we're going to be back on that mountaintop, all right? We're going to get up there, man, one way or another. But right now, it looks like it's Liverpool's time, all right? And I really hope that the stumbling has started with Liverpool, dropping points at Everton. Who do they play next? Let's see. Who does Liverpool play next? Let's see. Liverpool. So on Sunday they take on Wolves. That's not going to be an easy game. And then they got Villa on Wednesday. So I mean, and they are 7 points off of Arsenal. But the thing is, with Arsenal, man, Arsenal, you cannot trust them to do anything right. They don't sign a striker. Havertz gets injured. Now all their hopes are on Raheem Sterling to lead the line. Right? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, people. Yeah, drop, smash that like, man. Yeah. So that Liverpool Wolves game on Sunday, that'll be a good one. All right. Wolves, they can pull a surprise, man. And talking about Wolves, United, they're keeping an eye on Tyus Cunha, right? So again, we don't have money, man. Forget about Cunha because Cunha is like what 60, 70 million or something. Yeah, I know. It's United, man. We're something else. Let's see. Southgate say United should be able to win versus Tottenham. Keyword here is should be. Now, have we ever gone? Listen, this season, man, have we ever gone to a game and said, yeah, we should be able to win it, and we end up winning it convincingly? No. We're gonna go into that game, man. Hope and pray, kind of ball. Hope and pray. Hope and pray. That's what we're gonna do in that game because Tottenham is depleted, right? So we should be going in there with feeling confident. Like, listen, we got this, man. We trained for 9 days, so we should be able to see something in that game different, right? We should be able to see players playing with a smile on their face, confident in moving the ball forward, confident in attacking, creating chances, But the problem is with Tottenham, they're also, they're injured, but they do have those weapons too, Song Heung-min, and they do have players who know how to attack, right? And if they catch us, for example, Maguire, obviously Maguire is going to be starting. Maguire gets caught out, or Lenioro gets caught out, they get behind us, they can create problems. And that's all it takes. Once we go out there and then they score first, then our heads start dropping. So yeah, Tottenham in defense, of course, they're going to have high line. They have a lot of issues everywhere. It's up to us now with Ruben Amorim. Hopefully he had 9 days to exploit all Tottenham's weaknesses. So here it's going to be like, one, we want to see some really good football, good, decent football. Let's not go overboard. Good football. Good football from United. Forget about it. Okay, decent. Something that we can say, you know what? That is Amorim ball right there, right? Because that's what a lot of us want to see. We want to see Amorim ball, something for us to hold on to, because there's a lot of, talk already. People are like, yo, this guy maybe may not be the guy, man. Ruben Amorim, he cannot get a tune out of his team. It's been how many games now? We are in the worst season ever with losses and stuff like that. So we want to see something in that Tottenham game. We want to see his technical nous of trying to exploit the weaknesses that Tottenham have, obviously, right? Because what's his name? Big Ange is in the mud, right? So we want to go over there and inflict more pain, right? Because if they win, guys, it will be 3 straight wins, right? Against us, if I'm not mistaken, right? True Indian is saying their attack is a bit over dependent on. You're talking about Liverpool. I thought you were talking about Tottenham. Yeah. Let's see. So it's one of those. So we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen, man. But later on, Rakes is saying my son needs to leave Tottenham. He's talented. Oh, your son is a Tottenham player? That's what's up. Nice. What age is he playing under? Maybe he may get a chance, man, starting at the first team, because Tottenham have a lot of injuries, man. This is the time that whoever, if young players, they have a potential, they may be thrown in, Yeah, people smash that like, man. Smash that like. Let's see. Trina is saying, Rexy, they would struggle next season if Salah. Oh, Salah, Trent, Van Dijk leaves. Oh yeah, they would. They would. But Salah most likely. I have a feeling Salah is going to leave. Yeah. So Trent, yeah, he could also leave. Van Dijk, I don't think Van Dijk is going to leave. I think Van Dijk may stay. Maybe next season is going to leave. But replacing Salah and Trent, they can do it. They'll be fine. The thing is with Liverpool, they have that core, and that's why yesterday we were talking about Scholesy. Scholesy in his interview on Overlap, he was saying teams like Liverpool, they have that core of players that you can build around, right? And at least you will have that steady core players, right? You have, of course, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, you have Van Dijk, you have a really good goalkeeper, right? So you have that core. United, we really don't have that, say, oh yeah, we can build on this team and build something here. Or we don't have that yet. We need more. We need more to help Ugarte. We need another Bruno. Like we need a better goalkeeper, better strikers. Those kind of things. So we have a lot of work to do with no time and no money, right? So I don't know, man. But yeah, we should still be. Obviously, we should be Tottenham. That's for sure. Rexy. Song Hyun Min. Oh, okay, Rexy. I got you. Song Hyun Min, man. Song Hyun Min he's gonna be running all over us, and he is dangerous, right? He is dangerous. Yeah, he's dangerous. And honestly, so I think Son is saying, man. I think did I see somewhere that he signed contract extension at Tottenham? So he ain't going nowhere, man. In the summer, what is it in the summer? Was it this window that just ended? There were some links that Son may end up leaving Tottenham, maybe end up at United or something like that. I would take Son at United, man. He can still do the job for us. All right, again. Okay, yeah. Listen, reading is fundamental, Raymond. I know, man. So Tottenham might not find a way to win. In fact, United might give them a chance to win. We should beat the team with that defense after getting a 9-day break. Yeah, 9-day break, man. And Ruben Amorim has always been calling for, we need more training. Yeah, please show us your training and what he can do if these players, they're given time, right? Because obviously, right now he needs to bring the fans and the team to believing again, and he needs to get those wins. Because even himself, he is under no illusion that his job is on the line, right? He said he's not delusional. He knows without wins, your job is on the line, and you could be chopped off any moment, cut. And he knows the fans because he felt last game, dude. You heard the boos when we play Leicester, right? The team was booed, man. I mean, that's so embarrassing. So obviously they hear it, right? And he knows he needs the fans on his side. How to get the fans on your side? Listen, show effort on the field and get some wins. Right now we need some wins, man. But yeah, we definitely shall see. Rexy saying Salah won't leave yet. His performance is good, and Liverpool will keep him for at least another 1 to 2 seasons. I don't know, man. They still haven't really given him the contract, right? But he did say that if he's going to leave in the summer, he's going to go out with a bang. And yesterday, I think someone had asked, like, who do we think? Guys, you guys let me know. Who do we think is going to win the next Ballon d'Or? Drop some names out there in the chat. Who do we think is going to win the next Ballon d'Or? I think it's going to be Salah, man. I think it's Salah's time. We shall see. Raymond is saying, hopefully, Rasmus and Garnacho don't start. Mainu, left 10, and Xerxes as a striker. I agree. Yeah, man, we're going to, at one point here, we're going to do a predicted lineup for that game, man. All right? We're going to do a predicted lineup. Did everyone who want to put their vote in Is it in? Did everybody put their votes in? Let's see. So far, listen, a lot of you guys believe that we are going to finish above 10th. All right. We're going to finish above 10th, man. 60% of y'all think we're going to finish above 10th. All right. 40% said nah. Yeah. Yeah. I really hope, man. Honestly, in short, ideally we should finish with the players that we have, right? I heard this the other day. I don't know what show I was watching. With the players that we have, it has been proven that these guys, at least they're, 8th and above kind of players. So they should get us at least 8th or 7th. They can do that. So it's just a matter of Ruben Amorim find that fine tuning. I don't want him to change his style of play, but what people are calling, some people are calling here, listen, man, because these players, they did well under Rude. They were okay in a system with a back four kind of thing, like a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, whatever. He should try to tweak that, change it for now, get those wins, and then maybe go back to it later. But Amorim said he's never going to change. So right now, people should just accept it. Like, this guy is stubborn. He's going to stick with his guns, and we're just going to go through it. We're going to go through it. But I wouldn't mind him tweaking his 3-4-3, I don't know, something to utilize the players that we have to give us that ability to maybe get a few wins, right? So again, that's where the talent identity and knowing more about your players and try to say, okay, I know my system is 3-4-3, but maybe I can move Garnacho more to the left and play more like a winger type of thing, like the way I think when he came in against Leicester, he was deployed more. He was kind of given that freedom to play more on that left hand side, like as a winger kind of thing, instead of as a 10, right? So something like that. Ruben Amorim, we know you're a tactician, man. We know you know your stuff. Do your job, and please get us some wins. All right. Rakesy is saying, if we win another FA Cup, we will draw with Arsenal with the most FA Cup trophies. Yeah. Because we know, first of all, Arsenal, they're not going to win any trophy anytime soon. All right? Right? They're not going to win a trophy anytime soon. And I think, we do have a chance. But to progress, we got to face Fulham. And it's not fair, that draw, because Man City, they're playing the giant killers in Plymouth Argyle. Right? Man City always seem to get these favorable draws in this kind of stuff, right? Tournaments. So, bring on Fulham. We're going to keep on pushing. Hopefully, we go on. And imagine, guys, if we win the FA Cup and if we win the Europa, damn, can we do that? That would be crazy. Because then that would be like, yo, this season was kind of successful, I guess. But Ruben Amorim did say, like, listen, trophies cannot define if you had a good season or not. So he doesn't believe in that. It's all about that table, winning the Premier League, right? But honestly, with the season that we had, that will be a huge consolation. Just like Erik ten Hag when he gave us the FA Cup, right? We needed that because the season was crapola, but listen, we did this at the end of it, and Arsenal did not do it. We did this, right, at Wembley. So we hopefully, we get to that point, right? Raymond is saying that, Tony is saying, honestly, I think Eriksen is reliable in the squad, despite his age and time with United coming to an end. Yeah. I mean, if I was Amorim right now, I know some of these players, they're not part of your plans going forward, but you need to get wins, right? Use them. Freaking use Casemiro. Casemiro and Ugarte, play them in that midfield too, because it's been proven they can do the job. They did it under Rude They did under Eric Ten Hag close to the end, right? They can do the job. I know, you don't believe Cass doesn't have the legs, but it's Cass, man. Cass can listen. He can ping the balls. Some of the most really dope goals that we scored this season was from Cass. Pinging in some really nice passes. So he can do it, right? Maybe you say, hey, Cass, just sit back and do most of the defense work. Ogarts can roam about, kind of thing. Find a way to use that 300K player that is chilling on the bench. Ericsson. Hey, listen, Ericsson can do that number 10 thing. Use him somehow. Yeah, and then in the summer you can say, okay, peace out, and we find other solutions. But at least you able to string some wins together and able to, build some belief in the team, right? Because we see reports, leaks again. The players, they don't really trust or believe what they're not buying into what Ruben Amorim is he's spitting out. Right? They're kind of talking about, well, maybe we should kind of tweak the system to kind of cater to us. Forget about that. No, we're not going to do that. Right? You players, your job is to adapt to Ruben Amorim, not the other way around. Because we tried that. You got someone sacked, and you got him sacked, Yeah, 2 trophies, You got him sacked because Eric Ten Hag came in with his Ajax ball. Whenever I see Eric Ten Hag in that Ajax team, I think after they won the Eredivisie, they were, you saw that video where Eric Ten Hag dancing with Anthony and all of them in the dressing room. I was like, man, look at that guy. He was a happy guy, dancing and stuff, playing the really good football at Ajax. He comes to United. He looks at the players. He says, nah, I can't do it with these sorry players. We're going to have to find another solution, right? And folks went after him. Say, what do you mean? We brought you here to play Ajax ball. How come we're not seeing Ajax ball? He said, listen, I cannot play Ajax ball with these bunch of players, right? And he abandoned it. We found a way to, string some wins together. And where is he now? About to get another job with Feyenoord, right? So now Amorim is saying, listen, man, you guys, I don't trust you. First of all, I'm not going to be the one coming here to get sacked. I'm not changing my system. I was brought in here with my playing style, and I'm going to stick to it. And honestly, people want him. They're talking about Amorim changing his style to a back four, whatever. If you look at Amorim's history, he has always played with a back three. So yeah, he can probably figure it out and change it, but all he knows is back three. All right. Let's see. Raymond is saying Garnacho just runs around. He does the same move every time. He shoots from crazy angles. He may get lucky with an assist, but he is very average. Garnacho is young. That's why I usually say he's young. He has room to grow, right? Making better decisions comes with, of course, training and maturity and all this stuff. So yeah, that is something can be worked on, I think, and he can improve, right? But yeah, that's how he rolls. Southgate is saying Ruben wants athletes on the pitch, exactly, not Ericsson and Casemiro, which might go in the summer, maybe. Yeah, Southgate, I agree, and he definitely wants athletes. And Dogu, guys, if you look at Dogu is that guy. He's an athlete through and through, man. I was saying today that I watched Rio Reacts, and he had on there the dude who trained Dogu, like his performance coach, whatever. He said, man, Dogu is a beast. Like, he trains hard. His body is conditioned perfectly, hardly injured. So he's that guy. He can run like nobody's business through it. So I cannot wait to see him being deployed on that left-hand side in that Tottenham game, because I see him on the right again. We'll be like, Amorim, dude, you listen. We don't want to see that guy Dalot on that left-hand side, man. You're gonna piss off a lot of people. So please play Dogu on that left wing back, and then on the right, wing back, you can do somebody else. I don't know, play Ahmad or Dalot. Doesn't matter. Yeah, but no, Dalot on the left. No, forget it. So maybe we see that. And honestly, if he does that, I think we'll be all right. It's going to be interesting. Tony saying play Ericsson and Menu. Play Ericsson and Menu can play out and leave Dalot as a sub. Yeah, that's not a bad thing too. Rexy said Liverpool and Arsenal are eyeing Isak. Yes, they are. Barcelona seem a little interested too. Teddy Sheringham said United should get money in the summer somehow and get Isak. There is no way we're gonna find 100 million to bring Isak. Isak is 100 million, man. Yesterday on that same overlap video, people, I shared the overlap video in the Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, what are you doing? Come on into Discord, man. We're trying to build something over there. Obviously, you can find the video on YouTube, whatever, right? There was I think it was Scolzi or Karago was talking to this Arsenal fan, talking about the Arsenal need a striker. Can they really go for Isak in the summer? There's the Arsenal supporter over there. He was like, yeah, man, that is something that they're looking into, because Arsenal, they do have that 100 million they can spend on a striker, right? But will they spend it? We don't know. But I don't see United going anywhere close to Isak, because we cannot afford him. And again, as you said there, right now, if Isak leaves Newcastle, you would think that he would want to go to a higher level, right? So you leave Newcastle, you cannot go to United, because like winning a Premier League or Champions League is not anywhere close on the horizon. So you would want to go to a team that maybe has potential. I know it's not Arsenal. Okay, forget about Arsenal because Arsenal doesn't win anything. You would go to the likes of Barcelona or something, right? Or even, I don't know, Madrid. One of those, because he has killed it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at Barcelona. But again, Barcelona yesterday, I saw that they're also linked with, they're looking at Gyökeres as well. So yeah, there's going to be some competition with most of these strikers, right? But United going for Isak is not going to happen. Dude, we're talking about Vardy, Calvin Lewin, basically we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's how we are rolling. We're going to be rolling to bring in a light free agent, someone who's not going to cost us much, just to cover, because they may say something like, well, you know what, like a Calvin Lewin or a Vardy coming in, they may spin it like this. We already have potentials in Rasmus and Xerxes for the future, right? So you need that experienced head who can come in, but you don't want this experienced head to be really good to play a whole bunch of games, right? So you still want, Xerxes and Rasmus to get game time, but if you bring in Calvin Lewin maybe or Vardy, they can play some games, and also these two can learn from a seasoned striker, whatever. It can be some stuff like that. But honestly, this team is really in the mud, man. We are really in the mud. Everything is so far. It's every news you look at, it's just negative. From employees being let go, for Ineos trying to get rid of employees to save money so you can build a team. And for this news that everybody was hoping to bring in Gyökeres in the summer, today we hear like from Laurie Whitwell, forget about all that. Gyökeres ain't coming. You'll be getting Vardy or Calvin Lewin. But I also saw Delap. So again, the Delap thing, at least, that gives hope. Now, the reason that we could be getting Delap is because Ipswich look like they're on their way down. So if Ipswich goes down, it means we can get Delap at a decent price, right? So that it could work out for us because Delap is okay, all right? But again, Is he really comparing Delap and Rasmus? Are they, I don't know, comparable? I don't know, right? But I'll take Delap for sure. I'll take Delap. But yeah, so we may be looking at something like that. So we may actually go for Delap. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad idea. I like the idea. So yeah, with them, Ipswich going down, yeah, we can bring in a light Delap, and that'll be all right. And Delap will be better than seeing Vardy rocking that United red or Calvin Lewin. No. And first, Vardy coming to United, man. I like him. I like his attitude. I like him the way he plays. The Red Bull drinker. I like him. But he's quick at his age. He still has that speed. And Tony is right. Delap does not wrestle. He's actually he actually scores goals, right? Yeah, and that is an important thing. Because as a striker, there's that the net. You got to find. Try to put the ball in the back of the net. Because that's really your primary job. Wrestling, not so much. All right, not so much. We want you to play ball, but also this 17-year-old sporting wingback Giovanni Quenda. We know he wants to join United. Now, with this whole shenanigans going on with Ineos in the summer, we see reports that Quenda's deal is pretty much like a done deal, right? It looks like with this one, Ruben Amorim was being convinced to come to United. He may have put some things in place, saying like, "Listen, I want to come, right? But I will need some of my players to bring with me, right?" And Ruben Amorim really likes Giovanni Quenda, right? The kid is 17-year-old. Yeah. If you haven't seen his highlights, check out Tony's. Tony dropped a link of his actions in the Discord. Check it out. But yeah, Giovanni Quenda is that guy. He'll be nice. He'll be nice for us, right? Maybe yeah, he'll be. Honestly, in the summer we get him, then we will be we'll feel good within ourselves, right? Because we know, okay, we got a quality player. Who else we're gonna get? Only God knows. But we'll be here. We'll be here to see. Other news, I see that Manchester United are plotting a summer bid for Victor Osimhen and has begun making plans to hold negotiations over the transfer. Members of the United hierarchy and Ruben Amorim have pinpointed him as a signing. Well, okay. This is according to Dean Jones Soccer, Danny Rasto. Let me see. This is according to MUFC MPB. So, the people reporting this, they're reliable. But again, same thing. Maybe like if you go for Osimhen, you may have to do like a swap thing. Maybe we shall see. Tony is saying nutmeg master. Yep. That's Quenda for you. Again, Cristiano Ronaldo. Today we see reports that again Cristiano tops the list of the world's highest paid athletes with a total income of 260 million in 2024, according to Sportico. Leo Messi was fourth highest paid athlete, making only 135 million. Golly, man, these guys made some really good money, right? Steph Curry, 153.8, LeBron, 133.2. All right. Yeah. So, hey, Ronaldo is always going to be making bank. That's crazy. And Tony, your boy Duran, he keeps on banging in goals, man. He keeps on banging in goals. Jehan Duran, man, he keeps on banging in goals. I'm happy for him, man. He's enjoying life over there. All right, he's enjoying life. So let's see. In other news, Statman Davis saying that Bruno Fernandes in Europa League this season, he has 77 progressive passes, 27 passes into the box. Yeah, okay, but how many of those are we converted? 26 chances created. Yeah, okay. 9 through balls. He's Statman Davis saying he's calling Bruno playmaker in chief. Yeah, these numbers are good, but really don't see them. You know, yeah, the stats are good, but we really don't see Bruno. And if he was doing that, maybe I don't know, with a better. Bruno did say that whenever he playing with better players, we should get more a better outcome kind of thing. But so yeah, we need more. We need more. So yeah, I've just ended the poll. The poll, yeah, guys. So listen, you guys believe when United will finish above 10th? 66%. 33% say no. All right. So there you have it. There you have it. Let me see what else we have here before we jump off. Obviously, we already talked about Anthony the GOAT. He's loving life over there, right? At Real Betis. Again, he scored today a beautiful goal. So, hey, may he continue doing that. All right. So, guys, listen, let's end it here, people. I appreciate you swinging by. I appreciate you smashing those likes and hitting that subscribe. Guys, it's been fun. Yo, let's see what tomorrow brings. You know, we may get some interesting news. All right. So, guys, listen, take care of yourself, people. Good night, good morning, good evening. Thank you so much, people. Stay blessed. Tony, peace out, my man. Rexy, everybody, peace, peace, peace. See you guys. Take care.